Yo, what's up guys? Varo here. This is going to be a PvP guide for Assassin, 61 Assassin. Now, I know I already do have a guide out for this, but that was more of a basic, for fresh level 60s, people who are just getting into PvP, just basic, really down-to-earth stuff, all that really simple, simple ways to play it. Now, I'm going to go over how to play this in a more advanced way, if you want to be more competitive. I'm just going to show you how I play it, basically. Now here's the build that I'm currently using. Let's just jump right into this. So 61 Assassin, 11 Marksman. Now I do this for the, you get the damage here, you get the weapon damage, attack power, and you get hasty departure. That's basically a 15% run speed increase when people are on you and just slamming on you. And you have, you get swift shot, hasted shot, so you get the 50% from swift, 20% in speed from hasted, and you also have on the double for 50% run speed. So it's really easy to stand your target with this, especially with the snares that you get from Assassin. So if you can't stand your target, then I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty easy. I also threw 4 into quick reflexes to get the dodge, and you get side steps. Now, don't think that the build I posted earlier is bad, because that's just another variation. They're all completely viable. Wriststalker, if you want to be more of a tanky offensive, go ahead and do this. 15 Unseen Fury, Greater Fortitude, get the port, get the boosted recovery. You can do 12 in the Blade Dance to get the weapon barrage, the charge, the dodge, side steps, strike back. I've seen people go into Ranger for predatory instincts. It's really up to you. It's all personal preference. Run with what you want. If you want to run the same as me, feel free to go ahead. I play more of an offensive one, especially with my, I run Twiles and Insidious Alpha Advantage, so I'm going all offensive on my type of play style. So that's just how I play it. Now, I'm going to go over how to play the build. I'm going to go over macros that I do use, and I will put them in the description, and I'm not going to go over the abilities, though, because I've already said that in the previous video, and if you need to, go ahead and go back to the other video just to refer to them. Now, there's a couple macros that I use here. Threat of Death, Assassinate, Threat of Death, Paralyzing Strike, Threat of Death, Jagged Strike. Now, the reason I make 3 for these, sometimes you need to do a Threat of Death Assassinate if you need to burst on someone really quickly. If they're at, say, like 10, 5%, you need to get that extra burst off. Go ahead and do that. And if you have, like, backstabs down, serpents down, all your other bursting abilities are down, go ahead and pop that. Sometimes you really need that stun, like if someone can't stun the person and you really need to get it off, go ahead and do it. I mean, if your blind's down, anything else you can't, your foul play's down and you really need that, go ahead. I rarely use it, but because I always have other stuff up, but it's just there in case. You also have Jagged Strike, that's the main one. If you need to do a hard switch on the target, pop Jagged Strike right away. It's just always good to have that there in case you can't get a re-stealth off. That's the one I probably use the most. But yeah, that's really the macros that I use. I do have a focus blind. That's pretty much it for macros. I do have a vanish one though. I do where you do you cast, hit and veil, then vanish, whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump in how to play this. So what you're gonna vanish, not vanish. You're gonna go into stealth, and you want to open with Jagged Strike, right? Sometimes sometimes you need to do a paralyzing. I have it as Savage Strike, but that's really Paralyzing Strike. It's just the it's just hashtag show as Savage Strike. I just haven't changed that. Assassinate. So yeah, you also have Assassinate, but you want to start with Jagged Strike here. That's what I mostly use. So you want to start with Jagged Strike. Get exposed weakness up. And you want to get impaled right off the bat, and you want to keep up puncture. Do your Savage Strike. And when you see Serpent proc, well, I can't do it now, but when you use Serpent. You want to use it when it procs, because that'll give the cooldown as only 8 seconds. If you don't use it on proc, then it's going to be 20 seconds. Okay? So that's one way you want to do it. Oh, hold up. Let me fix this K alert real quick. I didn't edit the layout because that's still... I haven't moved that. Need to move that real quick. So what you want to do here, though, is start with stealth. I can't re-stealth, but... Imagine I start off with Jagged. So that's where this comes in handy. I'm just going to show you Threat of Death. So pop Threat of Death, you get your Jagged right up there. Impale. So here, perfect example. So backstab with Serpent, big burst. That's mainly you want to save it for bursting. Keep use Final Blow when you have a Impale up. Keep Puncture up. Serpent's up again, so do a burst with backstab. I mean, And you want to ideally keep behind target so you don't get the damage reduction. You do have advanced flanking, but still it's going to be some damage reduction. But that's really it on how to play it. I mean, it's that simple. You're keeping everything separate. So you want, time your backstab and your serpent if you want to burst hard. Try to use serpent on proc. So use Savage Strike if those are down. You want Final Blow for your finisher, but you want to keep Impale up to increase the damage of Final Blow. Keep Puncture up. You have your Foul Play. You got your side steps. You got Run Increase. You have your yeah, Switch Shot. So your poisons are proccing off that. You have your Hasted Shot. Yeah, that's about it, really. Poison-wise, you can really run any of the poisons you want, except Virulent. Do not run that one. You want to run Malicious all the time. It's really the choice between these four. You can run Leeching and Enfeebling for a tankish feel. You can do Debilitating and Lethal for more of an offensive play. It's really up to you. You want to keep Poison Malice separate, so that's on burst. Whenever you're getting smacked hard, go ahead and pop it. If you really you want to burst someone down, go ahead and pop it. So keep that separate as well. You have your Vanish. You have your Enduring Brew that you want to use whenever. Your Vanish, not your Vanish, your Blinding Powder, your Poison Gas. That's really about it. You have your Leaping Plunge. It's really as simple as that, guys. I mean, try not to use the macros. Try to play it like this, and you'll be a really good assassin. Trust me, it's not that hard to play. It's fairly simple. So yeah, if you guys want to try this out, if it was helpful, let me know. If you were confused, again, let me know about that. But yeah, this is just more of the advanced way to play it. There are other things you can do, but this is just about it. So that about wraps up the video. I hope it helped, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. All right, see ya.